Yo, what's up guys, Max here back with another tutorial. So today we're gonna see how to create this science fiction corridor. Actually I did this project a few months ago, and as for the tutorial I want to take it out and I want to break it down how I created this. These are just basic spline modeling and some cloners and stuff, but actually I'm not going to recreate it again because it's gonna take some while, but I can show you like how to model these stuff so you can play around with it. And also I will put this whole file in the description so you can download it and you can see for yourself. If you want to change something you can change it, maybe different colors, maybe put up some different modeling inside. You can feel free to use your imagination on that. So now I'm going to close this file and I'm going to open a new document. I want this one. So I have I use a software called PureRef, so you can overlay your images on any software for your reference, and then you can create something side by side just for reference. So I will show like first let's start with this the outer base, the shell. So for that take an end side, and if you put another rectangle on that, make it to 10 and this one to maybe 1000 is fine. And then let's take a sweep it. So now you have a kind of a corridor thing, like the same thing you can see. So this is how you do the corridor. Let's name it corridor. Sometimes my spellings. Okay. So for the for these lines over here, it's the same process. It's not nothing very much difficult or something. So put an end side and then another rectangle, but this time let's make it 10 by 10. And then let's put another sweep. Come on, throw it into that, and then you can see sweep over here. And then if you put the sweep into a cloner, my cloner is an object, change it to linear. And we don't want it on y-axis, make it 0. We want it on z-axis, make it like 250 or something. And then make it render instances, so we have instances. And then you can play with the count, increase it like how much ever you want, and throw this into that. And like adjust the size a little bit. At least we don't need this black bar. So that's how you do the small panels over there. And then what else for let's start with the wires over here. So it's all sweep. Mostly I use sweep on that. For example, if you take an arc, change it to ZY. No, come on. I guess we don't need even an arc. You got your front view, and then your own arc. Something like this, and if you go here, same, and this time we're gonna put a circle into it, maybe like 5, let's see, into the seat. Now you got something. Now you got those wires. If you want, you can subdivide it. So you have some smooth wires, and then put it into a cloner. Make it to linear. And this time we want it in z-axis. Sorry, same z-axis. Make it like 10 something, and keep it like this. Some sort of wire going on, maybe a little bit. So that's how you do the wires, and then you can just throw the whole wire into the base and reduce it a little bit. So you can arrange your stuff totally like that. And then what else is next? And for the pipes, it's just a cylinder and some extrude. For the pipes, it's take a cylinder, let's make it bigger. So, and make the cylinder editable. And no, I should have. Okay, if you press KL, you have a line cut, so you can have your cuts in that. For example, I wanna cut over here, here, and then here and here. Okay, so let's keep it like that, because we have this kind of extruded over there. So for that, if you press UL, it's called loop selection, and press it, and press D, and then click outside and extrude. And for the same here, UL, press it, and then D, and then extrude. And then you can rotate it and then put it inside the base, so you can have this kind of one over here, one over there. So it's that simple as that. And then for the what else? For the lines over here, a kind of a ball and a cube. It's just I guess I used a tube for that. So it's all very basic modeling, guys. Nothing much very complicated or something. I'm not a very good modeler or something like so. So we have something like this, and then I put a sphere in that. And then I put a sphere in that, and then as usual, if you use Octane, you have a black body emission on that. So node editor, and then if you put a black body emission, so you have something, and throw that on the sphere, so you have the light over here. So that's how you get it. Then it's all about, if you look at my last tutorial, I told you about like black body emission and bloom using, I can show you, never mind. So you use this bloom power, so you have this kind of glow over there. So that's how you get that, and that's how you do this. So put it into the cloner, this side and that side, it's easier. And for these kind of cylinders, I don't know, how do you call it? Maybe a cylinder, yeah. So let's open a new document, and let's put a capsule. Okay, so we have a capsule, and increase the rotation segment. inside, a tube is coming inside or outside, something like that. So that's how I did this one. And for the bottom floor, it's nothing, it's just some basic cylinders and cloners. You got a cylinder, you make it bigger and then put it onto a cloner. It's an object, so you make it linear, and no, we want it in Z space again. Make it like 100, may not even 100, maybe 50, and then increase the thing. So see, 100 instances. So you have something like this, and then you can rotate the whole cloner and then have it as your the floor thing, yeah. And then if you don't like the gap, so you can just reduce it to the Z space, and then you can increase the clone count, and that's how you get it. So what else? And these are like just like Octanerender lights cloned and moved on top of the base. So I guess if you have a little bit of Octane knowledge, it's a very basic thing. And also I put this guy in the file, in the description itself. I don't know, I found this guy for free somewhere. I don't know, maybe Turbo Squid, or I guess it's free, and also that's why it's in the file itself, so you can use it. So that's it, guys, you know, that's how you create this one. And I'm really sorry because I don't have much time this time to do a perfect tutorial, so but I got a little time, so I just went through the breakdown of it and how to create these kind of stuff. Okay, in the last thing we saw like how to emit lights and how to throw a height map into your project, and you know how to create this tile frame. But when it comes to modeling, you know, okay, I'm not a very great modeler or something. Like I just started learning, and now I can see myself that I'm improving myself. This project was like, I don't know, maybe 4 months ago when I was very much new to Octanerender. So I was trying out different stuff, and I was trying to do something, and I don't know, I end up with this one. It took me like 4 to 5 hours to make this because I was so new. Now I can do this model pretty quick, so you know, so that's how you do it. And so make sure to download the file and use it for yourself. And also please feel free to tag me if you do something with this, so I will be really happy to see, and also I'll be really happy to share to my other followers on my Instagram and Facebook to see, you know, what you guys have come up with. And also make sure to like, subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram for more updates. There are many more things coming up. I'm planning to buy a new GPU as well, so because I have only one GPU, which is pretty hard to maintain. So I have some pretty heavy files as well, and I really want to break those files to you guys, but while having the file inside Cinema4d and also recording it, I guess it's not going to work really well. It's going to be very slow, and it will be all messed up. So you know, I don't want to test your patience on that. So wait until I get my hands on new GPU, so we can have more shout outs, and we're going to have